Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're here today, it's because you are ready to cook dinner with me. So today might just be a little bit of a fail. I only have 4 hard-shell tacos and I know I want 3. So that leaves him with 1. So my plan and my hopes and dreams are to make my own flour tortillas. To begin, you guys, I have to have some sort of green veggies in my life. So I'm gonna be doing some broccoli with zucchini on the side just for me. I am gonna have enough for my fiance if he decides to join me on my green train, but I highly doubt he will. So I'm just gonna make this really quick. I'm gonna stick it in the oven and keep rocking and keep rolling. So for my vegetables, I'm just gonna pour some extra virgin olive oil on top. I did about a tablespoon, and I'm going to season this with some Celaru's signature seasoning. I'm sure you can find it online, but I bought this at the farmer's market in Savannah, Georgia. And this just has crushed hibiscus, sea salt, onion, and parsley, and I'm just going to add some black pepper to it as well. I'm just gonna place this in the oven. This is just part of the prep, so I'm not going to go ahead and like start it up. But when I am ready for it, I'm just gonna turn on the oven at like 375 and let it roast for a few minutes. If I need to, I will turn a few of them over, but I probably won't need to. Step 1 of our recipe is complete. Did you see how easy that was? Next, I have an avocado here that's been in my fridge for a good month and a half. Like, I'm not even kidding, could have been longer. It's not completely soft. I feel like when you put it in the fridge, an avocado, it like lasts forever. But we will see what it looks like when we open this thing up. However, I have a backup plan. So if it's disgusting, then we're gonna make a pico de gallo. If it's good, then we'll make a guacamole. Well, let's see, moment of truth. It looks pretty. And I don't even think it's right. That's a little funky. Yeah, and it's not even fully right. That's crazy. And there's a lot of black stuff, so we're gonna toss it. I guess we didn't find the secret to keeping these young forever. It's okay. For my pico de gallo today, I have some cherry tomatoes here that, again, almost went bad on me. I've got 1 jalapeno here. I'm just gonna leave a few of the seeds, but not too much. Next, we're gonna add some of our onions. I have a very bad habit of doing too much onions. I love onions, and then it becomes like a pico de onion. So we're adding 1 entire lime. I'm just chopping up 1 more jalapeno so we can add it as a garnish for later. I have the cilantro here that I have to use up. My favorite way of doing this so that it doesn't go bad, especially if I can't cook with it for the entire week, is I cut it up and then I put it in a freezer bag and in the freezer, and then when you use it in dishes, it still tastes fresh and it's like you're stopping time. I'm gonna add some cilantro to our pico. I love cilantro, so I'm gonna load it up. We're gonna give this a really nice mix and we're gonna season it with some salt and pepper. Wow. Ooh, that's spicy. Almost hit me. That hit me hard. I'm gonna wrap this up with some saran wrap, put it in the fridge, and it's gonna be perfect and marinated by the time we need it. So before we start on our flour tortillas that I'm absolutely scared of, I'm gonna make some yellow rice right by this way. I'm just gonna follow the instructions on this package. The only thing that I do different is instead of using water, I use chicken broth. And I do that for my white rice too. It does come out a little bit like yellowish for the white rice, however, but the flavor is just top notch. It's so much better. For these flour tortillas, we're gonna need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. First, we're gonna mix in all of our dry ingredients. In the beginning, we're gonna begin by using the flat beater, but then we're gonna switch to the kneading hook. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, and we're gonna give that a nice little mix. Now I'm gonna go in with 3 tablespoons of our coconut oil that is hardened, and we're just gonna let this go until it looks kind of like sandy. And here's my third. Looks pretty sandy to me. I'm gonna take this one off and switch to our kneading hook. Have that going on a very low speed. Now I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of warm water, but in total it should be about 3 to 4 cups. There you go, now we're getting a ball. That's what I was hoping to see. Yay, we've got a ball. Cool, yes. But it says to cut this up into 10 pieces, and then we're going to wrap it up in saran wrap. I feel like this size is good, so I'm gonna try to keep it at this size. I think I'm gonna come out with like 12. Okay, I definitely don't want these to dry up, and they're feeling like they're drying up a little bit, so I need to work fast. Here's how I'm gonna wrap it. Go like this, go like this. That's good on that row. Ugh. You guys, while we're letting this rest, we can start on our shrimp. And here they are. We got 11 tortillas. Okay, so my plan is to keep the shrimp extremely simple. I'm just going to season it with some Old Bay blackened seasoning, as you can see here. And then I'm going to cook it in some butter. You can't go wrong with that. If I wanted to be a little bit extra, and if I had a little bit of extra time, I would cut up some fresh garlic, but I really don't feel like doing that. Like, don't feel like doing it at all. So you guys already know shrimp does not take long to cook at all. You just want it to look opaque. We're gonna put this pan at a medium-high heat to begin our tortillas. I'm going to flour my station. I got my one. I'm gonna flour it. How fast? Ah, I gotta run. It's my shrimp. My shrimpy. And then I'm turning this off. Back over here, back over here. Turning that one off. And now we're gonna test out our first tortilla. So they said we did not need to butter it up or do nothing to it. So here we go. This looks good. I just always get so surprised with myself. Like, I'm very sorry, but ain't nothing I can't do in this dang kitchen. I'm getting excited for some tortillas. But this looks good. All right, I guess we'll see now if we need to make them a little thinner or not, but I think it's perfect. Perfect. Okay guys, so I just tried one and it's really good. It kind of tastes coconutty, so that's fun. This is the final plate for my honey. I realized that I forgot to make a sauce or something, so I'm using these taco maker packets, and yeah, that's it for him. My tacos are a little different. I decided to go with the hard shell tacos, and I filled mine up with all the veggies plus the shrimp and everything else. And then for my rice, I also filled it up with some of the veggies and some pico de gallo on top. And I was not kidding when I said I like pico de gallo. Like, we're almost done with it. Here is the damage. I really tried to finish all that, but I am so stuffed. That's the one thing I like about adding veggies to your food, is it adds volume. So I'm just like hella stuffed. Now my man over here, his damage, he actually really liked the coconut flavor of the tortillas, because I think it just paired very well with the shrimp. So if you guys are debating it, you guys should definitely make it and let me know what you think down below. It is 9:30, the kitchen is clean, and I am ready to close out this video. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it. Comment down below if you try out the tortillas with the coconut. I promise you it's so good. I hope to see you guys again soon, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. Mwah. I just wanted to give a little shout out to my princess. Literally, her name is Princess. She is so sweet. She will literally stay here all night until I am ready to go to bed. It's just my baby. All my other babies are either in bed with their daddy or sleeping somewhere. And this is the one that stays with mommy all day. Yep, just wanted to give you guys a little blessing. There you go. Hi. Hi, Bishishita.